looking just at your career in general, I want to just go back to how you started, going back to the 80s. You know, how did it all start for you, your career in film?
Wow, I didn't think of it as a career. My interest in telling stories. Let's see. Well, you know, my dad I don't want to say he's vaudeville, but he would do one-man shows, and he grew up in a family of, I don't know, maybe 8 siblings, and they played instruments. He did, and he was the head of the descendants of Mike and Phoebe, with his siblings who were, you know, pianist and opera singer and trumpet and stuff like that. But my dad would do one-man shows. My dad was a hoot. He would tell ghost stories, and he's from the backwoods of Alabama, you know. I'm from Brooklyn, but he would scare the living stuff out of me. And then he had stories about when he was a kid, he would hang out with older people. He was kind of weird because he would be like this kid, but he would hang out and listen to all these older people from down south, their stories, and that sort of took to him. So he was very, like I said, vaudeville. So that storytelling thing, I think I got from my dad, because, you know, he was very entertaining in the way he told it. And sometimes you think, it's crap. I remember he told me one time he caught Batman and Robin in the basement. He would go out in the basement. He had this vault, this walk-in vault that he would go into and write. He's a fine kid. He's trying to compose music for, you know, 10-piece stuff like that. But I went to school and I told my friends, hey, my dad caught Batman and Robin, but they got away. And they're just like, they're good guys. Why would your dad do that? I was like, oh, man, I don't know. So I'm like, yeah, I was kind of cool, you know. But then he's telling those stories, like how would see like these ghost dogs on the road coming from, you know, a fishing hole in the backwoods in the 30s. And